Okay, hi guys, it's Jamie here again, and it is Wednesday, so obviously, new video. First off, I want to apologize for my last video. It does pause a lot, but, yeah, it was, very late at night, and I was really tired, and I almost considered not doing it, but again, as I said, I have a schedule laid out that I need to follow, and I hate breaking it. But anyways, today I wanted to share my writing journey part 2. I do have other poems that I will read, but in part 3 because I recently wrote something else, and it's really long too, and I like it way better than the poems, because the poems, those were kind of just like practicing, because in language arts right now we're kind of studying different types of poetry and everything. And so yeah, I would have probably shared something else, but today something happened in the hall that I still don't understand. So I'm just gonna read this because it's easy. It's basically called X marks the spot. This is the temporary cover. Geez, it's not done with the coloring yet. I still have other things to do on it, but that's the basis for it. You'll understand where the X comes from. Okay, my first one. Okay, we're reading this book right now where it's called Bronx Masquerade, and basically it's set up as where one person talks at a time, which is basically the way mine is. Oh my gosh, each chapter is basically a new person talking. And right now I only have 2 characters. I will have 4 and then potentially 5. And then that's it. Just because, there are adults in it, but not any that would really have a big place in the whole thing. Anyways, my first character is Cassandra K. The K is spelled K-A-Y-E. That's just the way I spell it. And anyways, here it goes. I know I don't talk much. The kids at school keep reminding me that. Why is not talking such a bad thing? Like my one and only real friend Xavier talks to me in a calm and collective sort of way. That's what I like about him. Xavier and I have been friends since the 6th grade. Granted, that was only 2 years ago, but I don't think time matters that much in a friendship. He's probably the most outgoing person I know. He does anything to get people's attention, like for example, coming to school dressed up as a trash can for Halloween. That made everyone except me stay away from him for an entire day. But even though Xavier might seem happy in school all the time, like me, he hides his pain deep down. He doesn't even talk to his mom about it. He only talks to me, and it worries me to the point where I don't want to leave him at home by himself after school for fear that he might do something bad. So there's Cassandra K's first page, and through the rest of the book, she's just called Cassandra. My next character is Xavier Hudson, and here it goes. I like Cassandra, okay? I just don't know how to say it to her. I just wish that she wouldn't be afraid to leave me by myself at home after school. I just need her to trust that I won't do anything worse than what I'm already doing. She just needs to know that I just can't. It would hurt too many people, especially her, and I just couldn't go knowing that there was so many people, or that there are so many people grieving because of a stupid act that I did. She doesn't know this, but I have seen her in the art room, after lunch, sobbing like a fragile glass doll that broke in two, with her eyeliner streaming down her cheeks, making her lip gloss melt right off her lips. It breaks me when I see her that way. I just want to barge in and tell her that this is all a bad dream, and that I'm really better now. But I know for a fact that she wouldn't believe me. And to tell you the truth, I don't blame her. So there's Xavier. Here we go back to Cassandra. And here it goes. He cuts. That's what Xavier does. But he'll never admit it. But you don't find blood-stained razor blades in the trash can and think someone doesn't know how to shave. You think that someone is hurting and they need help badly. That's why I signed him up for my support group that meets every week on Mondays and Fridays. I know he'll be mad about it. He doesn't understand the concept of going somewhere to meet with people who have the same problems that he has and talking about his problems with them. He thinks it'll just make him more depressed than he already is. And I agree that it will be a new experience for him. It was for me when I first started going there. But I hope it'll open his mind and show him that he's not the only one who has this problem. So there's Cassandra again. Then we're back to Xavier. And here we go. That girl has lost her mind. She thinks that I'm going to some... Oh my gosh. That girl has lost her mind. She thinks that I'm going to go to some help with quotation marks around it, help group every week and talk about my problems to complete strangers, even if Cassandra is there too. I'm still mad that she's forcing me to go somewhere that I didn't even ask to go to. Yet I see why she didn't ask me, because she knew I'd say, No, I have for the last 5 months, ever since she first started going to that support group. She's been begging me to sign up for it. But I've always gave her some lame excuse to get out of it, like, it'll cut into my football practice, I'd say, or Mom wants me to focus on my schoolwork. Sorry, Cass, I'd blurt out to her in the hall at the end of the day. And I know she's only trying to help, but I hate asking people for help. It makes me feel like a burden when I do ask for help. I think the reason I'm like that is because my dad left my mom and me when I was 6. And from that day on, I always told my mom not to worry, that I would care for us all by myself. I just realized I spelled a couple words wrong, but I will fix that. Because obviously not full manuscript, it's not done. Okay, we're at to Cassandra. And here we go. I might as well not say that, but here we go. Xavier doesn't know how much this support group will help him. All I want is for him to get better and to stop feeling like he's a burden on everyone's shoulders because he can't get through one day without thinking about how much he wishes he were someone different. I always hope that some night before I fall asleep that I might just so happen to see a star fall. And if I made a wish, it would be to make Xavier the boy I met in 6th grade. The boy who was proud of who he was and wasn't afraid to laugh at himself. Whenever he spilled his milk on the floor, or whenever he used the excuse, the dog ate my homework, to get out of lunch detention, and the entire class, including the teacher, knew that he was allergic to animals' fur. But I'm 14, and I know that wishes of all kinds never come true. They just build up throughout your life, waiting for the day when unicorns exist and pigs start to fly. I really like the last sentence in there. In Xavier's first page, when he's talking about how he sees her in that room, that's one of my favorite parts in there too. Okay, last page. I'll share more of it later on, but... Okay, here we go. Cassandra. Okay, enough about Xavier joining my support group. Nowadays, that's the least of my problems. Xavier has all of a sudden decided to start living his teen years to the fullest, even if it means acting like a complete criminal. He's starting to hang out with these 2 boys, Yannick a Dutch boy who moved here from Holland when he was 8 and has been a troublemaker in every grade since. And then there's Xander, who started out like everyone else, smart, kind, and had a passion for baseball. But then when he was 11, his brother was killed in a car wreck coming to pick him up from baseball practice. And Xander has always believed that it was his fault that his brother died, even though no one except himself blames him for the accident. So now, at the age of only 14, the boys are getting into drugs and alcohol, and I'm scared that they might influence Xavier to take part in them as well. Yeah, so that's basically the entire story right now. I'm trying to write more, but just like, I got school crap to do, and I've got soccer, and other things as well. And like, I don't know, I kind of want to share my poems, but I'm not sure, because it might take up a lot of the video. And like, I've already got videos past 40-something minutes anyways. Let's see, how many poems do I have to read? One that's not done. This one. Not that one. Geez, I really kind of regret showing these to someone, because there's a girl in my class who I let read these, and now they're all out of order. Well, there's only really two that I can read, because they're the only two that I have done in the entire realm of it. And then I'll show you, okay, this is not an art video, but I'm just going to show you this just because it's not colored and probably never will be colored, so. And I'm so mad because I got math things to do, and like, okay, as I said, math, the bane of my existence. If it didn't exist, my life would be perfect. Okay, here we go. Nyan Cat by Jamie Neese. Nerds love her, yet some may find her silly. A lot of people think she's amazing, and not just because she's part Pop-Tart, because she spurts out rainbows. And I personally like her, though I am not a nerd. So, there's that one. And then the last one, Jock by Jamie Neese. Just the rich kids, only kids that are cool, 'cause the rest of us are just the rusted old tools. Kind in some, but not all. Or, kind is some, but not all. Trust me, this is not mean nothing, it's just a random poem. Because originally I was thinking of reading poems that I had written based on social statuses, but I figured I'd just give my opinion on social statuses just because it's easier and it's less time consuming. And then the very final thing, I actually drew Nyan Cat. If you're in my art class, you know I actually did the whole split your paper into 4 sections and color them with different multimedias like crayon, pastel, paint, colored pencil, and marker. You could pick 4 of those. Marker was a must-have though. And this is the basis of it. And those little stars in the background, I just added those so that way it wouldn't just be all black. And then I kind of used it as testing which marker was the best pink for the little sprinkles on the Pop-Tart and the pink. And I just love her so much. It looks so good. But oh my gosh, we're doing so many fun projects this year. It's insane, and I'm trying to figure out which one I'm going to choose. That's what sucks when like you're trying so hard to think about what you're going to do for the next project, but you're not even done with the first one. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. And by the way, I'm debating taking down the last video that I made just because I don't know why. I just keep feeling like someone saw it that's not a subscriber and they started like talking about it to someone, but I don't know. And like I kind of thought that I had uploaded the wrong video and it was my bullying story accidentally, but I don't know. I asked somebody about what was going on in the hallway, but they've not texted back yet. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you did like this video. And if you have any video suggestions or types of videos that I make that you like more than others, then please leave a comment down below or just message me through the discussion tab. Or you can just message me on my Google Mail thing. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow with a new video, hopefully, and bye.